Hello and welcome back to Lands but Fever 2. I almost said 3 then, but this is 3. Anyway, yeah, well, we're back on this map with unlimited money, which I know probably isn't everyone's taste. But if it is, don't forget the like button and hit that subscribe. I'd better get that over and done first. And if I do any more series after this, it'll depend on how well this is going. This series ends up going for this one, and then I will give Transport Fever 3 its own trial and see how well it does. And if it doesn't do that well, I won't bother doing any more. So in the meantime, let's focus back on Fright again, get that badness out of the way and done with. And we're going on Fright, and instead of going to where on the map and trying to find all the oil and so forth type of thing, we're going to focus on the area that we're in, and we're going to go as far as whatever's on this side here, pretty much, for the all stuff in here. We'll just focus on this half. Everything that's on here. It's probably a little bit overkill, really, how big the platform station is down here. So, for the meantime, should we work on that first? For one thing, there is not actually any flipping forestries around here. The closest one's all the way up there, so hypothetically connect. Oh, actually, there's one there. So that's a lot, pretty much, but it ain't going to be like that. So I'm saying that is the furthest we go. So shall we build in some tracks? Not high speed either. Let's stick an enemy. So if I don't mind a tunnel. We'll have a tunnel. Which will bend itself that way eventually, and there's a bridge there which I will have to deal with in a minute when we get to doing something to it. Right, now, don't really want anything else there. Pardon me. So, if I said that is roughly in the central, that is the furthest, say? Yeah, I'll say that is the furthest that way I'm going. So, hypothetically, all we've got is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 industries to connect up. We're going to have some busy fun here. That is one industry that I do want to connect up. Which I do hope I can get through that track quite perfectly. And annoyingly, I don't want to do that game. So I'm going to need to aim it through that hole. And you're plumbed in. Good. Oh, not there. Perfect. Now you know why I didn't notice that. We're going to have some fun with this map when I get to just running. Having a ride when we do a little bit of a ride-a-thon, as it were, around the map. Into there. I'm going to just see if I can bonk that back a bit. Actually, bonk, 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 bonk. One more as well, I think. I was going to say, can that stay up a hill, but it's not going to, is it? So what I'm going to do is, if I go here, let's get to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it flat. Make a bridge. Get it to do that. Get it to do that and that. No. Needs to go a little bit further with the bridge. I think that bridge might want to just get deleted. And then fully just smacked in like that. What I'll do is I will end up deleting it again when it comes to building the other track. And we're just going to get everything built. Delete here, pretty much. Oh, one bump. That one there. So I need to somehow get a track down here and go under to pretty much bound itself into here. That won't matter if I... well. This doesn't need to be 2-track to start from. Give me the tentacles, thank you. Yeah, how am I doing this? Unless I go configure and add a double track here. Doing it like this is better because if you want to delete it, then you've just got these segments to delete and not little tiny bits of track, which does get annoying after a while. Pardon me. Now, if it did stay flat, so whatever that's there, that's there and there is going to have to get deleted. No matter what. Go flat. Turn. Smack. And schmuck. That ain't gonna work, is it? I normally hate that bridge on a bend, but stuff it. We're putting it on a bend. The only other problem though is, where am I putting this track to bend itself up here? I suppose we can do that. But now it's just all getting that in. And vice versa, the track to join it on, or just double slip it instead. And that should hopefully not look awful, which it doesn't. Then instead of it making a right old hassle with its other self, 94 crossover isn't that bad. Come on, auto. Come on, auto. Yeah, I might have not saved the map last time by accident, so I had to load up a flipping autosave. Lucky enough, not too much. I had to relay. And that was only just putting an extra train. Whoopsie. So that one can go there. I'm going to have to cheese that slightly in with its own road. And then hopefully one of these roads I'm going to have to leave. That road and that road I'm going to pause. That road and that road. Just so it makes it a smoother joint. Stop that point there and go up to there. Then grab the road. And again, build that. Perfect. What I am going to do though is build that up a little bit more. Just to make it look a bit nicer. So if any of these industries start to come out saying, oh, I'm going to moan that I haven't got cargo, bloody bloody blah, I will instantly stop doing stuff and try and connect to them. Right, the other problem now is this track here I'm going to need to not take that bridge pillar out. Just for it to come more or less like that, I think. Oh, that might cause a bit of problems. So instead, as that's going to be, that looks like it's flat. Bosh that over. Temporarily use that bridge. Okay. That won't work them to the plan I had. Unless I do it over here instead. Doesn't look hideous good. Up and over. And vice versa, come off. Go down until you don't look hideous. Perfect. Then you bound yourself up there. For a tunnel, which is pointless. Hey ho. So 1, 2. Oh, do I count that as over here? Yeah, I will actually. I might even count that food processing plant that side. Just saves me have to build over the flipping rail lines over here. Yeah, I will actually. Sorry, Mr. Farmer, but you're about to lose some of your fields. Bosh. In theory, that will stay connected there. So if I just sneak it there, then do that, it still should be connected. And then it was you down here, which I might as well just do that. Just to finish that road off. Can go somewhat like that. Hold that down so I can place it. And then this one here could be a through station, built-wise. There, they're all 300. Then you can be somewhere. But if I do that there, then probably have to connect up with a road. And then go, you connected to good. Right, that's all the track building we need. The road building, anyway. Yeah. Onto the track. And make the game lag as all hell. So, where are we heading to first? Well, we might as well just head that way. Any of these roads that I'm going to be type of thing, I will end up bulldozing and then rebuild them. So the food processing plant can have that. Then all the way back here again. And then get that bit here. Make sure it's joined up. I'm going to, just to point out, if you are wondering when the airports are going to get used, they will get built when the cargo's been done. Just to help out with things. And yes, I am slightly trying to keep an eye on the time. Unlike the last episode. As for White's, get it in, get it running, sort of situation. The looks can wait, as it were. Now you may also wonder why am I just going straight to the industry instead of taking it back to the freight hub. Oh, I'm going to leave it for now. Like I said, I'm going to come back. Game, can you behave and go the right way? There's going to be loads of trains having to pop on these tracks just to keep this cargo going. You... Actually, what I might even say to you... You come more or less straight out of the tunnel from being in there. You're single track until up to this point. Definitely. That is not going to be a long gap for a train, but oh well. Oh yeah, that industry there as well, which I might. Did I leave the cargo docking? No, I didn't. I'm so tempted to say stuff it in cargo, that shipping, to make my life slightly easier. Into there and around here. Into there. Then all you need to do is that. And that. That's probably a bit too close. Hypothetically, if you want to make money, this is actually apparently a decent option to do. Right, signal line up from down here. Signal. Signal. That's not going to be too bad, actually. Signal there, and a signal there. That's going to be a bit pointless signals, but hey ho. Signal there. I will come back for that line. Signal there. Hello, autosave. Signal there. Come on. I'm playing on it, yeah. Signal there, and a signal there, and a signal there, and a signal here. That's probably going to be a slightly cautious gap. Small gap. Signal there. Signal there. That hopefully isn't going to cause me too many problems. Signal there and a signal there. Comment down below if I should put whistle boards up. Because I'm going to leave that up to you. Signal there and a signal there and a signal there. Signal there, signal there. We're going to do that bit after this. Signal there and a signal there. Then last but not least, signal here, and then a signal on the bridge. And go through this way. Painfully, a signal in the tunnel. Signal there. Signal here and a signal there. Signal there. 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 And there. So it's first. That is literally going to be first come, first serve. Signal there and a signal there. That's going to cause some problems later on down the road for road traffic. Oh well. Then up this way, signal there and a signal there. Signal, signal. Signal. Yes, stations count as signals, but I still put them in. Then just a cheeky set there and there, even though that's quite close. That's just to try and keep things moving a bit more. And then obviously there's that. I put one there just so it gets things to move, as it were, up the track a little bit. And then a cheeky set there for one-way use. Just so it forces the trains to go one way, obviously. So, what should we get going first? I'm so tempted to say, shall we get that fuel industry going first? Coupled up first, but that will be an instant hit. There to here. Use all the platforms that you can get onto. And that's cut CL E Clanton fuel factory, that'll do. I might just cheat and dump in a new depot on the line somewhere. Yeah, I will just dump a cheeky depot in. Whoop, one bump. That one. That one. Time to do something which I do like doing. A cheeky little diamond. Third track here. And do that. Do that. And then do that. And then add a cheeky depth one here as well. Right, this is the only time I'm going to put one in on my own self. Anyway, so obviously feel free to comment down below if you want me to do that. What we got here? Right, so we've had nothing new for a while. So the fuel train can be a diesel. Right down to the bottom. So into that either goes poor, or you get up to 320. That will do. So for now, I will just do the one, and we will see where that comes to. So the next one should we get the logs going. So logs to here. That's more can FOR Well, I might just start just calling what the cargo is. Oh, I haven't even popped that in yet. My bad. Let's go for a OBB 1020. And find a decent number of these. One too many. Bosh that one in. And then quickly get this one connected. I completely forgot about this industry. Can you come off here? Thank you. Yeah, this is a complete mess, but oh well. Oh, that goes that way. Revoke that signal and dump that there, then. Then dump that one in there. We get you and you, your timber. Timber for now A. That's not a train depot. That is. Let's do an American. And find the American wagon. Stakes. There they are. In theory, we should actually probably get that one decent length. Timber 8. Right, that one can go. Right, they're gonna want stuff. That is now asking for stuff. Right, I'm gonna come all the way down here. How are they doing? Oh, putting stuff out, that's not bad. Get the grain from there to here. Grain A. And we have a new train unlocked as well at the same time. So why not? We use it. So that's Asian. So you want bottom there. This one's a pretty beastly loco, to be fair. So grain. This is going to have to be a mixed. Something which I didn't do is all these, did I? Never mind. Your food. Food. Factory A. Like I've already said, feel free to come and name the industries because they desperately need names. Let's pick the OBB 1020 there. So we need. Oh, you don't take grain, so that's a pain. You do though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 perhaps. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, now we're just gonna do that and that. 3, 1, 3. Food factory. That grain will probably start chucking stuff out. Perfect. Iron. Ore to you. Go on to all platforms. Iron mine A. Did I not put a depot around here? Yeah, I did. You can be not that one. I want the diesel and that diesel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until it goes pull to that. Bish, bash, and bosh. Fright. I'm not looking for Fright. I'm looking for iron mine A. Thank you very much. Get that one going. So you're coupled up down here, you're done. So it is coal mine there and there. So coal mine 1. Actually, this might be the only one I do this to. Then go up to there. Then come back down here. Right, that is just the means that I don't have to worry about doing multiple coal lines. Coal mine A and B, AB, and then find the depot. What should we put on this? I wonder. So tempted to whack the default E94 out. And just dial that out a little bit. You would not think it would be that strong, would you? Coal line A and B. And last but not least, use both and use all the availability, but at the same time at this one here I will ask you to wait for a little time, just so it sits there a little for a bit of time, just so it helps out lowering the pain down. Steel mill A. So, and this one does need in and out capabilities. So you know what? I don't know if we're using it for the anything else, so we might as well use that. It's a bit overpowered, but hey ho. So get up to 200, and then get up to the rest of the way. Oh, that's the Asian ones. Even though they've got knuckle couplers, I don't think that looks nice. And then, oh, can I get one more? There we go. That should do us, hopefully. No, it won't. Bish that out, and bush, and bush. That out. Has that picked up anything yet? Nope, it hasn't. Grain is coming up quite well. That's getting out quite well. That is as well. In theory, the food will instantly turn up here. And while I'm here, cargo ship, large. Come on, tentacles, you're not going to come out, are you? From there, all the way down to here. Make sure certain that is coupled up. Good. Road from here and up to there. That is coupled. Good. You to you and back again. Iron mine be... no, we'll put ship. Just so I know what is what, as it were. Where did I dump elite is the depot? Cargo. Bulk will do. You will do. And get going. And you should spring into action as soon as he can. So, I'm going to say 16 you could do with another loco on you. Train on you. 20 you could do with another harbang onto you. 11 minutes is not too bad. This one though will probably want another 2. Can do that, hopefully. Not you. You though could actually, you're going quite well, but you're going nowhere at the moment. You've been looked at, and then you are 8 minutes. So you, my friend, are... Why are they going like that for? Why are you picking oils and stuff up? Interesting. You know what I might say? I'm going to get another train out for that track. Just to help shuttle things around a bit. Because it does seem to be quite popular to use it. Hello, Steamy. Which we're still using in 1982. My word. And now, yes, there is a slight gridlock coming into here because not all the tracks are set up. Can I just have the ones which we can see here, please? Right, you're not set up for multi-track usage. You're not. You're not. Right, that's better. Well, we've got a nice queue of trains in the freight area. That shouldn't be having too much problems. Bet they are having problems, obviously. All have been used. May I ask why the heck you're carrying fuel? Have I got a naffy state wagon out or something? Oh, it can do them. Well, that's a bit of a naffy there, isn't it? Never mind. Tanks is getting the most of it, but everything it is splitting it out. But that's actually quite hilarious. Bit of oh whoops. So what are we looking at with you? Oh, you're just a fuel truck. Before I do say sayonara to this game for the day, let's put a stop here and a stop there. There and there. Yes, I'm doing double stops. It just helps out a little bit. And there and there. So, apart from the oil ones that are there already, obviously this is just going to do that. Oh, come on, game. So that will do. That will take some of the oil up as well. Chad. Right, delivery. So we'll just take everything. Where the heck is the depot? Ah, there. So cargo, not passenger, cargo. What we've got down here that can carry everything, apart from you. Probably you, isn't it? So you can take construction, all of them except the fuel. Oh well. 2, 3, and 4. 5. Get going. And then while I'm here, you, my friend, could be replaced with that. We find some modded vehicles in this city. That's some fish. That could be an old bridge, but this one could be a bit more of an updated bridge. Why not? Looks a bit stupid, but oh well. I am using the hierarchy. That was an in and out. I thought you've only got 2 bits on you. Anyway. But at least fuel's ended up on here now. A little bit from there. But everything is starting to trickle itself around the map. Round here anyway. Have we had a pickup yet by the chance of it? No, you haven't. Might as well chuck out another one then. Well, I'm at it. Oh, that one's down here now. Does it almost pick up a full load? Yeah, it does almost. So, last thing is, statistics is to look via the, not that one, condition. What we got down here? Well, I think I did replace the Zephyrs in the last one, but they might have not kept their save. I'm going to do something which I used to do on Transport Fever, or Train Fever. And if you've never don't know, it was to do that. Pretty much. But I am going to bundle 2 of those first, then put the Metrodiner in. It looks stupid now, but that is something which I used to do a lot to make it look like it was a push-pull thing, like how they are actually set up in real life today and stuff. And the others, no other trains on this list, are there? Not really. You can update your bus to sunk a little bit more modern. Okay, should we do a school bus? One more bus, why not? This, you know what? I'm just taking the joke out about one being a school bus. Don't mind me, as I make a school bus. For Americas, anyway. Bright yellow. Anyway. Where should we go? Where should we go? What is the first train to come this way? It's you. Doink. So, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like button, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. That is one heck of a train queue. Anyway, that can queue up as much as it likes. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one, where we will probably continue. We will be continuing on with the Fright, and then eventually we will end up on the car back on to the massive amount of getting the airports going. I'm going to allow this map to look a bit messy. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. And as the train toots, I will see you there. Toodaloos.